Hello everyone, my name is Ike. In this video, we will be showing you how to install WordPress into your website from the cPanel. That is how to use cPanel to install WordPress into your website or into your domain so that you can start building any type of site you want to build. How do you do that? The first thing is you must have received your domain, that's the domain you hosted and registered. You must have received it with the password and username to your cPanel. So you type the name, then you put /cpanel, right? /c, cpanel. When you visit this, it will open like this, right? All you need now is put the username that the hosting company has sent to you, the username and the password in here, and you click log in to be able to open the cPanel. This is how the cPanel looks like, right? But now we just want to go straight and install, WordPress into our domain. You can install WordPress into the main domain that you've registered. In this case, our domain is bizmaru.com.ng. You can also install WordPress into a subdomain. That means you want to build a different website, from the main domain. In the last video, we talked about how to create a subdomain. So we have created it already. If you have not watched it, please look for it. Watch how to create subdomain in the cPanel. If you have created that, you can now come in and install WordPress into your website and start building it. Into your domain and start building it from the cPanel. How do you install WordPress? Please scroll down. You'll be able to see softwares. Now, software, you'll be able to see software. When you see software, check if you have Cpanel app installer. If you have this, use it to install. If you don't, scroll down, you'll be able to see WordPress. You go straight and use it to install. But in this case, we'll be using Softacular's apps installer. So I will click on it. When it opens, I'll be able to see the WordPress I want to install. All you need to do is click on install and this opens. When you open the installation section, the first thing you will see is choose protocol. Please, if when you registered and hosted your site, if you bought SSL security, SSL security helps to protect your site. For example, if your site doesn't have SSL security and you are selling something there, if I use my card will be at risk because the hackers can easily get access to my details, my card details. So that is why it's good to buy SSL security or look for hosting and registration package that comes with SSL security. You can see this HTTPS. The S is the security there. So in the protocol, if I click here, if you have not purchased any SSL security, you can choose any of these ones. In as much as it is not the best practice to build a site without security, but if you have bought without security, you must choose any of this. But if you have paid for security, you can go for any of this. So I'm going to choose this, right? Automatically, cPanel will bring my main domain. So if this is just what I want, where I want to install it, like install WordPress into my main domain and build my website immediately, I will just leave this as it is. But what if I want to install it in the subdomain? All I need to do is click here, then look for the subdomain. We actually have a lot of subdomain here. You look for the main subdomain where you want to put the WordPress, right? Now we created bags, as a subdomain. So I'm going to look for that. I'm going to look for the bags. This is it. So I'll click on it. You can see your installation URL will now be bags.bizmaru.com.ng. That is, I'm installing in a subdomain. Good. So here, please, in directory, make sure it's empty. Then go down to the version of the WordPress you're installing. Let's say it always be the latest version. So you click on that, right? Good. The next step is the site settings. What site setting does is this is where you put the information that will be on your site, like the name of your website. What is this bag.bizmaro.com.ng? What is it all about? We can put something. If the business name now is Bismaro Bags, we can just put something like that. Bismaro. Um, let's give it some name. Okay, let's say Bismaro Bags. It's if you can put the company name as it is in the site's name. Okay, then you come to site description. Describe what the site is all about, right? I can just say quality um, bags in Nigeria. Okay, I can just put something like this, or I can just add something to it and say, let's say buy, sorry, let's say sorry, buy quality bags in Nigeria. Kind of describe what the business is all about. In this description, make sure you add keywords that describe what your business is all about. Add it in here, you are good to go. It's very, very important you put this, let whatever you put here be something that will represent that bag. Google will also use this. In fact, that's the first part you start picking up in order to rank your website high. So it's very, very necessary you put your description well. Okay, good. The second part is this section, which is admin. In this admin, you will be creating password and username to the admin section of your WordPress. This admin section is where the whole building process, the construction of the site, the building, creating pages, posts, and adding content, it is the password. This thing is what you're creating here is the password to that section. And it is whatever you build in that admin section that will appear in front of the website that people can see. So you need to create this password and username. Please make sure, it's very important, make sure that anything you are, adding here is you alone that will know it, to avoid people hacking into your website. And again, avoid using admin pass. Please, it is very, very important. Avoid using it. Admin pass is in the it's a general thing here that everybody knows that it is the default admin password and username of any WordPress site. So you need to take it out, right? So how do we take it out? You can just type anything you want. I can just call this one Bismarck bags. Just call it Bismarck bags. Then I'll be able to put my own password, right? I'll put my own password. So when I put my password here. Okay. Now the email. You may create email here, but put email that represent admin email. It's very important. You use an existing email. After that, you go down. The next one is select language. English is what you want. If you don't want English, select any language you want. Now, these plugins, these ones, the latest WordPress have actually, gone beyond this one. So we are going to leave those ones as they are. And one more thing we need to do is go to advanced options, right? When you open advanced options, let's leave our database as they are. Just go down to automated backups, right? Choose once a month so that your system, your website could back up itself. And the backup rotation, let us just choose once. If we go ahead and choose 4, 5, let's say we choose 4, there will be up to 4 to 5 versions of that site online at any moment. And what that does is that it makes the size of your site to be so much like it will eat up the size of your website. So we just keep one, when you choose one, that means there will be one backup and the one that is online that people can see. That is the best practice. So we choose one here. Backup location, please leave it at default so that even if anything happens tomorrow, you don't know where to locate it. You can Google the default backup location on cPanel, then you'll be able to have it. Now, this is a thing, but I do not, advise that you start choosing from here, because when we now go in, when we, sign in, or when we now go to the dashboard, which is the admin section, we'll be able to install our own theme and build our websites, right? Now here it's install. You can add your email address here. Just add your email address, and after that you click install, right? And then you wait for the installation to finish. We are done with our installation. If you now see that this is the admin section, let me open it. This is the admin section. This is the WordPress itself. Can you see that? So we have been able to install our WordPress. Whatever we design here is going to show in the front, which is this. Look at the front here. This is the link for the front. If I click here, I will be able to see the front. So this is the front. This is where I will be designing whatever I design here, we show here, right? So, but remember, I just clicked on the backend and it opened immediately because I just installed it. If you want to use another system, or later on you want to sign into this, you will not come here straight. To visit here, all you need to do is visit your site as it is, then go to the front and put /WP, then sorry, WP hyphen admin. Anytime you want to visit the back end of your site, this is what you need to put, right? Immediately you put this and click enter, it will, because I've already signed it, it will bring the password and username, that same password and username we created when we were installing WordPress on the cPanel. We use it to sign in. So guys, from here now, we're going to design our website. Whatever we do in front, we will be able to see it. Whatever we do here at the back end, which is the dashboard, the admin section, whatever you want to call it, whatever we do here, anything we design here will appear in front. And that is how we can design a wonderful website. So guys, that will be all. Till I see you in the next video.